ask all guests to silence your cell phones as the program is about to begin. And Captain Saunders, members of the command, staff, students, and family members. I am GM1 Justin Miskimen, Gunner's Mate School Instructor, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. I do ask that you silence your mobile phones and other electronic devices. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we thank you for taking the time to come out for this important occasion. Will the guests please rise for the arrival of the official party and the entrance of Gunner's Mate A School Class 0125. Please allow me to introduce you to the members of the official party. Senior Chief Gunner's Mate Tyrell Cresbaugh, Gunner's Mate School Chief. Chief Warrant Officer Cole Vasky, Gunner's Mate Chief of Training. Commander Amalia Boyer, Chief Engineering and Weapons Branch. Commander Vic Galgano, Training Officer, Training Center Yorktown. Gunner's Mate A School Class 0125. Please be seated. While in training, every class is presented with a guide on to distinguish between courses of training and class number. GM class carries a pennant embossed with our rating symbol, cross cannons. Class 0125's guide on, carried by Seaman Cassandra Davis, flew the black banner to distinguish them from the other classes. Over the 13 weeks of training, classes have the opportunity to earn streamers to identify their accomplishments. As of today, GMA Class 0125 earned the following streamers. The Brown Streamer, identifying 0125 as a senior class in Gunner's Mate A School course. The Red Streamer, identifying a class in which students have passed the Coast Guard's Advanced Leadership Program. The Yellow, Blue, and Orange Streamers, identifying academic excellence. At 3 milestones, Class 0125 was academically assessed, and at each milestone, the class maintained an average GPA above 90%. The Purple Streamer, or the Barracks Inspection Streamer, identifies a class who successfully received all passing reviews of their weekly barracks inspection. The Light Blue Banner, or the Community Service Streamer, identifies a class that had over 50% participation in a community project. To earn the streamer, GMA 0125 volunteered for the spaghetti dinner at the Port of York and the Bargain Box Christmas Special. And the Dark Blue Banner, which is awarded for meeting standards in military bearing, professionalism, responsibility, and leadership. I now want to take a moment to recognize the instructors and staff who make up GMA School. These instructors have worked tirelessly to give their students the benefit of their years of experience in the Coast Guard. Their dedication is most heartily commended. Thank you. Before we get to your advancement, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the history of the Gunner's Mate rating. The rating of the Gunner's Mate began officially in the United States in 1794 with the formal establishment of the United States Navy. Masters of cannon shot small arms and ammunition. They are and have been the thing that separates them a ship from a warship. Gunner's Mates are experts at all things weapon related. They maintain, control, and operate all weapon systems on board, from rifles and shotguns and machine guns to the Mark 110 cannons. In tribute to the combat-oriented roots, Gunner's Mates have adopted the phrase translated from Latin. I bring not the rays of the sun, but the thunderbolts of Jupiter, as our motto. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today, we will witness one of the most distinctive. All these students are graduating as Gunner's Mates. In addition, some will be advancing to third-class petty officer. In the Coast Guard, third-class petty officer is the first pay grade an enlisted member can wear collar devices. As a petty officer, you are expected to take on greater roles as leaders within the Coast Guard. I encourage you to stand up, move around, and take pictures to help capture this very special day. At this time, I'd like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of the collar devices to please join us by standing with their graduate. When you hear, I do appoint them Gunner's Mates third class, please place their collar devices on your graduate. I would now like to invite Commander Galgana to the podium to advance our graduates. All military personnel in uniform, attention to advancement.
All right, don't start just yet. Don't start just yet. Again, when you hear me say, I do appoint, and I will emphasize those words, please start the pinning. You've got everybody in place. Okay, to all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and ability of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them Gunner's Mate third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 13th day of December 2024. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors, acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the armed forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia on this 13th day of December, in the year of our Lord 2024, signed, Scott A. Ray, Captain, Commanding Officer, United States Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown, in Yorktown, Virginia. Congratulations, everyone.
be seated. I would now like to present some special recognition. Commander Boyer and Senior Chief Cresbaugh, would you please come forward to assist me in recognizing these individuals? Three Alm, front and center. While participating in the Fitness and Wellness program, there are two standards to present: Class Physical Fitness Award and the Most Inspirational Student. During this course of training, the students participate in the Physical Fitness program. While participating in this program, students accumulate points throughout the duration of their time at GMA school. GM3 Alm is receiving a certificate of recognition for achieving the highest point total in the individual fitness program. GM3 is also receiving a certificate of recognition for being voted by his classmates as the most inspirational student during his 13 weeks of school. Congratulations on a job well done. Gargano, would you please come forward? In addition, the honor graduate student is a student who, based on academic, practical exercise, and performance, finishes the course ranked number 1 overall. The honor graduate award for GMA 0125 has been earned by GM3 Alm with a 98.86 grade point average. Congratulations on a job well done. Thank you, Commander Galgano, Commander Boyer, and Senior Chief Cresbaugh. Now the class leader, Petty Officer Sakowitz, will address the class.
Morning. I'd like to start off with saying thank you to everyone for attending this special occasion. First off, it's to the families, right? I want to thank you for making the long voyage coming here and showing us the support. You were there for us when we needed it, and you showed that you believed in us and in our successes as well. Thank you to the special guests who took time out of their busy schedule to be here today and share this moment with us. We dearly appreciate it. Next, I'd like to thank the TCY staff, to include Captain Ray, Commander Galgano, and Commander Boyer, for always providing an outstanding learning environment and with top-class instructors. And then to our instructors specifically, thank you for putting in the countless hours of work to ensure we not only met, but exceeded the expectations placed before us. You were willing to stay late and come in early to make sure we could surpass those obstacles that were in our way to graduate today. With your help, we are prepared to carry on the legacy of the Gunner's Mate Rate. And lastly, to my fellow classmates, thank you for being a hard-working team and doing what is necessary to keep us all going. But we must remember that it's not over yet. We must now take the knowledge and skills gained here and apply it every day, possibly in real-world scenarios that our fellow shipmates and the American people depend on for safety and security. I'm glad to have met all of you, and I can't wait to see you all in the fleet. Semper Paratus. Thank you.
Thank you, Petty Officer Sakowitz. Time has come to recognize one last accomplishment for Class 0125. We will now present the graduation certificates. Commander Galgano and Senior Chief Cresbaugh, may I have your assistance with the presentation of the graduation certificates. At this time, I will announce each graduate and their new assignments. GM3 Dominic Barillo, Coast Guard Cutter Midget, Honolulu, Hawaii. GM3 Jared Brine, Sector New York, Detachment Sandy Hook, New Jersey. GM3 Daniel Chativa, Special Missions Training Center, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. GM3 Charles Consalvo, Coast Guard Cutter Bear, Portsmouth, Virginia. GM3 Raymond Cotton, Forcecom Armory, St. Louis, Missouri. GM3 Cassandra Davis, Maritime Force Protection Unit Banger, Silverdale, Washington. GM3 Joe Elizalde, Coast Guard Cutter Robert Goldman, Manama, Bahrain. GM3 Yajil Feliciano Rivera, Forcecom Armory, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. GM3 Bradley Abear, Coast Guard Cutter Harriet Lane, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. GM3 Brian Johnson, Coast Guard Cutter Glenn Harris, Manama, Bahrain. GM3 Jeremiah Johnson, Sector Field Office Moriches, East Moriches, New York. GM3 Olivia Ravo, Armory Detachment Kodiak, Kodiak, Alaska. GM3 Dylan Rudder, Coast Guard Cutter Clarence Sutphin, Manama, Bahrain. GM3 Hunter Sakowitz, Coast Guard Cutter Seneca, Portsmouth, Virginia. GM3 Elias Stevens, Sector San Juan, Puerto Rico. GM3 Kenneth Stills, Forcecom Armory, Honolulu, Hawaii. GM3 Eric Alm, Sector Lake, Michigan, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. like to thank Captain Ray, the official party, family, and friends for taking the time to be with us this morning. After a brief 5-minute intermission, there will be one more event to celebrate before the conclusion of this ceremony. It has long been the tradition for graduating classes to spike their guidon at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as this class forms up for one final time to march to that location. Once again, congratulations to all of today's graduates. Welcome to the fleet.